After 15 years as Esther King, I made a big decision. I decided to accept a new position at the historic Hartford Seminary in Connecticut, interdenominational and multi-religious graduate school. And I will be serving as their new dean and vice president for academic affairs and administration, as well as professor of theological ethics. This year, I'm completing my 15-year Esther King. And I came Esther King and I stayed for so long very intentionally because I love and I'm deeply committed to the counter-oppressive, multi-religious vision of the School for Theological Education. And I think I gave an important contribution through all these years, and I will always love the school. I wasn't looking for a new job, but when the opportunity came knocking, I realized I was ready for a new challenge. I was excited about a new challenge, and I also thought that it was a good time for Esther King for me to leave. It's a time of transition, and my leaving will let new leadership emerge, and that is also important for the health of an institution. I also have to add that I always missed my country, my family in Italy, my faith community there, and all my longtime friends and family on the East Coast. So this move will also give me an opportunity to be closer to all of them, to feel closer to my roots. And my husband is also from Boston, and so he has also been missing home and is excited about the change. Well, other people will have to tell this, but from what I can see, I think that for the last 15 years, I kept steady and faithful to the mission of the schools throughout all the changes and challenges. In 2005, I started leading the Master of Arts in Social Change. That was the first program of the kind in the country, and it's thriving today. We have so many mass graduates. For many years, I led the ECO committee. For many years, I taught the ECO class, and I've always been committed to strengthening the mission of the school to educate it, to counter oppression, build just a sustainable community, to subvert white supremacy, and to really keep learning together intersectionally across diversity about what justice means, what justice making means in the world. I also, as Aurelia Henry Reiner Professor of Theological Ethics, I taught many classes that involve both Esther King students and students from all over the GTU. I taught classes in ethics and on liberation theologies. I introduced students to the concept of moral injury, to poverty scholarship, to organizing grassroots truth commissions. I also encourage students to watch a lot of international movies. I love movies, and I think there are fantastic ways to learn about other people, other ways of life, other windows to the other worlds. I've been serving on the current doctoral faculty at the GTU. I love work with really brilliant doctoral students. And I've been serving as academic dean for 8 years, and for 4 years as chief academic officer as well. Academic administration is not something that, if you asked me 15 years ago, I thought it was in my card, but when I was asked by the community, I stepped in, I accepted the challenge, and I learned to serve, thinking that academic administration is a form of embodied theology, is one of the ways that very intentionally we make sure that our daily practices are consistent as possible with our eco-vision. One of the highlights of the last few years as Esther King has been to see the very positive feedback that the visiting team of the Association of Theological Schools gave for all of our academic offerings and our theological vision. So it proves that our collective work is good and is empowering and inspiring even to people from completely different contexts. It has been both challenging and rewarding and joyful to work together with a great team towards a sustainable future as Turkey. And at this point, I'm excited about all the new possibilities. And I think that the school is in great hands, the hands of our president, of our staff, faculty, student bodies, and trustees. So I leave with a great sense of hope. I think the move at Mills College will bring all sorts of new exciting synergies and collaborations. The people at Mills College are people that are really on our wavelengths in terms of philosophies of education and commitment to justice. So I think it will be a really good partnership. Um, I also think that Starking is as needed as ever in these days because our societies and our world need committed, faithful, skilled, courageous leaders, also creative leaders, resilient leaders, and I think the education as Starking has already proven to produce such leaders, and we need more of them. So I will always be cheering up for Star King and supportive of Star King. It is really an important place with an important mission in the context of the United States and the world. Um, I also want to say I'm not gone yet. So there will be a whole spring semester for saying goodbye and express my gratitude. I am deeply gratitude for all the relationship I built through the years and all that I learned, sometimes in difficult ways, sometimes in very fun ways. So I'm very grateful for a place that has been so important in my life. And I will always carry that gratitude and that love for Starkin with me wherever I go. But I'm not gone yet, so I will see you for the rest of the spring.